The King and Queen of the Ring tournament continued on Monday Night Raw, but Damian Priest apparently buried Drew McIntyre. Well, you know what? We may as well start there because that's where the show kicked off, and I've seen a lot of people on Twitter say that Drew McIntyre got cooked and Priest walks Drew McIntyre like it's his own dog. He's his little bitch. I mean, honestly, after watching it, I think it was a pretty decent promo between the two, but to say that Damian Priest came out on top, I just don't understand the logic. Like, Drew McIntyre firing shots, like, say what if he's a BS champion? What? And the crowd obviously just said what. You've also got Priest saying to McIntyre, it's like, you care more about CM Punk than you do your wife, which is a decent line. But McIntyre's pointed at the fact that you couldn't do it one-on-one, you had to use that briefcase. But again, I mean, that logic's cheap though, because the Money in the Bank has been around, what, 19 years at this point? You know, 19 years. It's a long ass time to be around at the end of the day. But now Damian Priest tells him to stop. Drew McIntyre's like, oh, I'm a WWE superstar since I'm 21. But then Damian Priest turns around and says, well, you can call me a paper champion all you want, but when I'm done with you, you're going to eat those words. Now you can all rise to that. Really? That's him cooking Drew McIntyre? You know, I just don't understand that. And also, I don't know, I don't like the fact they're talking about, oh, I should have cashed in on Seth Rollins, like Priest is saying. Should you not have cashed in on the main event and stole Cody's moment? Why people... No, I don't get it. They should go for the belt that matters, and Seth Rollins, oh, but they were on Raw. No. Makes no sense. Because it's not like the belts are anywhere near being portrayed equal at Mania, by the way. I mean, Seth Rollins didn't even care about his belt before anyone tries to pretend he did. Anyway, man, I thought it was a decent start to the show. We then had Io Sky taking on Shayna Baszler in a second round Queen of the Ring tournament match. I mean, it's alright, but Io Sky wins. Correct decision. We predicted Io Sky in the preview, in the live stream preview, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and get stuck into those live streams that Fog Wrestling might be doing a wee bit more of. And if you want to send a super chat, or hell, a super thanks on this Raw review, that would go down really well. Super well. Anyway, Damian Priest though, he's walking, he finds Carlito in the Judgment Day's clubhouse. Carlito's like, oh, I say, you know, even the most stubborn men can be changed, hermano. He's like, maybe one day we can all be amigos. Carlito did say that he all too well that Rey Mysterio was a selfish bastard, what I thought was funny. Come at the commercial break, look at Chad Gable backstage. He's basically running down the Alpha Academy, burying them. He says that Maxine Dupree blew her chance in the Queen of the Ring. It's pathetic. And he says, Otis, you can't be doing that. You're battling Sami Zayn. Do not shake his hands. Do not do the worm. We need serious. We need it to be serious. And then she tells Ivy Neal to stop wasting time with Tyler not so swift. Or Taylor not so swift. Who the hell's that? Kofi Kingston then has an interview. He says, I'm ready. I'm going to defend Xavier Woods. I'm going to defend the New Day. And I'm going to beat the crap out of Gunther. I will go out there and show the world why New Day rocks. We then cut to R-Truth. Miz and R-Truth talking here. Not much is going on. You see Kiana James there. If she needs anything, make sure to give him a call. And then she used the word adjudicate. And R-Truth's like, I don't even know if that's PG. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, tonight we're going to find out new number one contenders for the tag titles. Right, next up we had Gunther taking on Kofi Kingston in a second round match of the 2024 King of the Ring tournament. Is it any surprise that Gunther picked up the victory here? No, it was so obvious. Kofi taps out to the Boston Crab. Gunther's just boring, man, but yeah, he was always going to win this match at the end of the day. But yeah, Gunther advances in this match. There's not really much more to it. Jackie Redmond then has a backstage interview with Laya Valkyrie. Then Becky Lynch is there. Then Liv Morgan just appears out of nowhere. It's like, have you always been a bitch, Becky? And then Becky slaps her and says, I'm not the one I'm afraid of a face-to-face fight. And then she's like, bitch. Which I thought was quite interesting. Kofi Kingston then runs in the Karrion Kross backstage, and he says, oh, don't worry, Kofi. There's always time to turn things around. Release this guy. Release this guy. I am sick to the back teeth This guy, man, he is an absolute jobber of the highest order. All right, I actually cannot stand carrying Cross and his band of fucking jobbers. Release them all. Why bring all these guys back? See, wrestling, man. Wrestling is at its best when people are expendable, right? And they can be getting rid of. See these guaranteed contracts and like shit like that. It's fucking ruined the business. We then have Bronson Reed against Akira Tozawa. Bronson Reed wins. Will Chad Gable be pissed with him because he couldn't get the job done? Probably, right. Backstage, got an interview with Ludwig Kaiser. She bring Gunther, Dragunov, Choke Joe at NXT TakeOver 56. You win the last time. You win the ring with Jay Uso. Jay may also help him keep hold of the Intercontinental title. Oh, there's no time for associations. You accuse accusations. Accusations. Gunther needs big slappy, titty chippy, slappy chops. Dead on. These two, man. These two actually bore the tits clean off me. Adam Pearce then tells Jackie Redmond that there will be a fatal four-way match to determine the one contenders for the tag titles, but who's going to be in it? You know, Braun Breaker. You didn't want to throw him into the deep end. That's why he's not in the tournament. Pathetic. And then Braun Breaker's like, they would have been in the deep end with me. How fucking embarrassed. I didn't want to throw him into the deep end. What are we doing? Like, seriously, what are we doing there? Right? Then we have Live Valkyrie against Zoe Stark. Live Valkyrie wins. Absolutely correct decision. I don't want to waste too much time talking about this match. There was not much to it. There was not much to it. Jey Uso then grabs the mic, says Drew McIntyre couldn't cut it, so they put your boy in the King of the Ring tournament last week. Finn Balor got the yeet down tonight. Newcomer, Dragunov, welcome to Monday Night Raw. You're going to get this work too. Just like last week, the ring general going for a yeet down, and then I'm going to get a new crown, and when it goes down, I will become the new King of the Ring. Yeah. This guy posted on Twitter about how he's hijacked like Bray Wyatt's gimmick, and it didn't go down too well with some people. Like, it really didn't. Some people have took it really thick. It's kind of funny though to see that he's pissed them off so much. Sami Zayn then taking on Otis. Collar and elbow tie up. Sami Zayn wins. I mean, the match is over pretty quick. There was a funny moment where Otis went to do the worm, the caterpillar, and then Gable was like, "No, you do the thing," and it was funny. But Gable slapped Otis in the face and walked away. He says it's all Gable's fault, man. What? We then see Braun Strowman giving the Creed brothers some encouragement. JD Madonna interrupts the conversation. Braun doesn't seem to be phased by JD at all. JD is here on behalf of the Judgment Day. I want to remind Braun that Judgment Day runs Raw. He needs to keep his nose out of the business or else. So, does the Judgment Day need new members? I mean, I'm not too convinced. We then have Becky Lynch versus Dakota Kai. Ends in disqualification. Becky Lynch wins. Liv Morgan's out there. I mean, this feud is just... There's just not much to it. Like, what's the story? It's just like interfering in matches. Oh, I slapped you backstage. Where's this fucking story in modern day wrestling trips? Like, where is it? It's just like nowhere to be found. Jackie Redmond. There's a backstage interview with Dragunov, Gunther, and Dragunov bump into each other here. I see Caesar the ring. I push Ricochet to the limits. I just don't like both of them. And then people are like, holy shit, they're posting about it on Twitter, like BT, or like TNT Sports, right? And then you've got like Sky Sports and fucking Fox and every other sort of Raw. Like, holy shit, because these two looked at each other. They are honestly treating Gunther and Eli Dragunov looking at each other like The Rock and Stone Cold looked at each other, man. Pathetic. We then had the New Catch Republic, the Authors of Pain, the Creed Brothers, the Judgment Day, and a fatal four-way match. Winners become the number one contenders for the World Tag Team Championships. I mean, the match is alright. Carlito jumps the barricade, he hits the backstabber on Dunn on the announce table. McDonough then headbutts Bate, rolls Dunn back into the ring. Finn Balor with a coup de grace and will pick up the victory. Again, the Judgment Day really need to win this match. Like, I like the fact that Carlito helped them, right? I did, but does the Judgment Day does the Judgment Day need to take on Awesome Truth? No, they don't. Sick of seeing it. Next week on Raw, Sami Zayn will battle Chad Gable. Why? I mean, their pay-per-view match coming up, the Triple Threat. Don't know why we need to see that again. It'll be the semi-finals of the tournaments. Damian Priest says he likes what he saw from Carlito. He says, however, it's important that Carlito doesn't let the Judgment Day down. going forward. Then we had Dragunov against Jey Uso, and what happened? Jey Uso picks up the victory. The Uso splash. I don't get that. I think Dragunov should have won. I don't even like Dragunov. After the match, Gunther and Jay had a stare down. So again, people thought they were going to be getting Eli Dragunov against Gunther. Turns out you're not. Is this like the Raw main event scene, man? I'll be intrigued and also shocked to see what the ratings were for this show because there's no way they're going to be any good. It's just mid carders throughout. Like at least you kick off with the champion and McIntyre. But after that, man, it's a nosedive. Like, where is the stars, man? Raw and they're so devoid of stars. And like the people that they do have that were one stars, they're just not given prominent fucking roles on the show. It's sad, but anyway, I'll give this show a get a 2 out of 10. Till next time, peace.